Hi, this is how you factory restore and remove all data from basically any Android-based phone. Following these steps will remove all the data, including your Google account, from the phone in question so that another person can use the phone in case you are, for example, selling it. Please note here that to be able to fully reset your phone, you will need to be able to get into the phone and also, depending on the phone you are using, know your Gmail login details to be able to remove Google's factory reset protection if your phone has got that function enabled, something that most newer phones does have by default. Alright, there's basically two ways to reset an Android phone, either through the software or using a button combination to access the recovery menu and reset the phone from there. Here I strongly recommend the first method since this one also removes any factory reset protection safety locks on the phone. So let's start with that. Also make sure that you have backed up and saved any data you want to keep from the phone already, because soon everything on it will be permanently gone. Now start by opening the Settings app and navigate to Users and Accounts. The actual naming here might be different on different phones and different versions of Android as well. In the Users section, whatever it might be called on your specific phone, we then want to select our current Google account and select to remove it. This will also remove any factory reset protection from the phone. Here you will also probably be prompted to enter your password, or like in this case, verify your identity using any pre-entered biometric option. Any other eventual accounts here will also be deleted during the coming reset process, but you can remove them here right away if you want to do that as well. After this, again in the Settings app, we scroll down to the bottom and look for an option called System and Update or similar. And in here we find the option called Backup and Reset. If you can't find the reset option in your specific phone, doing a search in the Settings app usually gets you where you want to go. Now we select Reset Phone followed by Erase All Data. Here we then get to enter our lock code to verify that we want to keep going. Then we click Clear to start the actual factory reset process, removing everything currently stored on the phone. The only thing that does not get removed here is any software Android updates that has been made to the phone, but all personal information gets deleted. And that's actually that. Once the phone has restarted and booted up, you can either keep setting it up again if you want to keep using it, or turn it off if you're selling or getting rid of it. Also, if you, for example, can't get into the phone to factory reset it, you can also reset it from the so-called recovery mode menu. Doing so will, however, not remove the built-in factory reset protection, meaning that either the phone won't reset at all, or that you will need to log in with the same Google account that the phone was previously used with in order to keep using it at all after the reset has finished. And if you don't know the Google credentials for the specific phone here, the phone will then be rendered completely useless. So keep this in mind before proceeding. To perform this kind of reset, start by turning the phone off. Then, depending on the specific model, the button combination to get into recovery mode is a little different. However, one of the more common ways is to simultaneously push down and hold the power button and the volume down button until the startup logo shows on the screen, and then letting go of both buttons. After a little while longer here, the recovery menu usually appears. If this specific way to get into the recovery mode does not work, googling your phone's name plus recovery mode usually gives you the specific button combination to use for your specific phone model. The recovery mode menu looks a little bit different on different phones, but basically you usually navigate up and down using the volume buttons and then select an option using the power button. So in this case, we first pick English to understand what we are actually doing, and then we select Format Data to remove all content from the phone and reset it to its factory settings. Again here, bear in mind that this way of resetting a phone does not remove any Google account locks and can leave the phone in a permanently unusable state should you not have access to the login credentials after the reset is finished. Alright, that is about that. Please though share any thoughts or questions in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching. Bye.